That was about Jesus. First time. Might be possible slam material. I'm getting the bug to perform again, so haven't been writing poetry for a while. Here's a new one. It's called Juliet and the Apocalypse. The first time I saw her, she came flying out of the sunset, her red hair floating about her like the wings of an angel. Her machine gun firing and mowing down the demons that were attacking me. Just when I thought my end was coming in the form of fangs, hot breath, and claws, she and her men came to our rescue. I was down on the ground fighting for my life when she showed up, booting the demon in the face that was on top of me and sent it sprawling. She finished it off with the blast of her gun. She reached out her hand as she lifted me up, and she smiled and said, "Do you want to live forever?" Right then, I knew I was in love. It's the age of the apocalypse, World War IV, but it was a time of demons and monsters. Nobody knew what to think when they first started attacking us, except maybe this just wasn't the end of America, but the end of the world itself. I would have lost my mind if not for the other survivors. But all things considered, I felt quite sane today. But love has a tendency to do that to you. We took to each other right away. Our first kiss happened at our first mission. We were surrounded and I met her in the middle, our backs touching each other as we fired shots. Then she grabbed me and spun me around and she kissed me with force and aggression and desperation. She then looked at me and said, "If we're going to die, I wanted to know what it was like to kiss you before I go." Then she fired off 2 shots, killing the demon behind me. I swore to myself right then, as I took out my machete, that I would find a way to fight and make a life with her. Between the severed limbs and disembodied heads, I swung my blade, and then I heard the bugle of reinforcements. We were saved. We met later that night. I believe she recognized that same burning she had for me as I did for her. That night, our 2 fires became one. Now, as we enter battle, she smiles at me with her sly grin, and it's like sunlight. She brightens my world. As I face the enemy, I think to myself about the past. No more fucking time clocks to punch. No bosses' asses to kiss. No more rat race. Now it's just fighting to live. Don't get me wrong, I wish there wasn't so much death and destruction, but now I feel like I have a purpose. As the summer sun rises over the hill and I see the demon horde in front of me, I yell out a battle cry, raw and primal. I feel like I'm unstoppable. But I guess fighting to regain America and love will do that to you. Thanks.